everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa from Potsiefighter, and I'm back today with another DT project for Paperbasics for you today. Today I am making a very simple Christmas card. This is actually I'm going to make two projects today. Sorry. There is going to be one blog post on the Paperbasics blog, and there's going to be two separate videos. So this is why this one is called A, and there's going to be a part B. And what I did while I was talking now, I used the broccoli cardstock from Vaessen Creative, I think they're called. I have it linked down below and on my blog and on the Paperbasics blog. And I made a 6x6 card, I think. Yes, 6x6. And scored it at... So I have a card base. Then I took a red piece of pattern paper. It's like an origami paper. And I used a golden ornament sticker and stuck that on there. That was basically it. I'm doing... I die cut this Merry Christmas from the same broccoli cardstock that I used on the card base, and I'm using my quickie glue pen now to glue that on. I don't remember where that die is from, I'm sorry. And I just put on my acrylic block so it would stay down. And then I was thinking, like, I want to add something, so just trimmed off, it does look like a mess now. It trimmed off some of the edges of the sticker sheet that I got that sticker from, and I just stuck that on there. And because I am going to adhere the red piece of paper, you can see it later. So this looks like a hot mess, but it's very pretty in real. And no one is going to know that I pieced that together like this, because you really can't see it because it's so holographic. You just can't see it unless you look very, very carefully or closely, of course. So I personally prefer the like blue and silver version of Christmas stuff. That's just how I prefer stuff. And this is why it was a bit challenging for me to use green and red. I'm not a big green fan, I know I mentioned that before, but I really love how this card turned out. And my second card is going to be, well, it's a gray card base and blue holographic. So check that out. I have it linked, of course, everywhere in the info cards and on the blog post and everywhere. And I used just some foam to pop up the like the paper here, like my card. What's it called? Card. Let's just call it card. So that piece here, I use a ton of double-sided tape. So this is my card front, and on the inside of my card, I wanted to use like the negative of that ornament. I thought that would look cute, and now I go crazy with my stickle. I wanted to give it a bit of kind of vintagey look, and it looks really cool because I sped it up a lot. And this is the Distress Stickle in Walnut stain, and I did have to let it dry. This is why it kind of changed the lighting. And I'm using another piece of that red paper that I have used on the front of my card, and that I cut this tag label looking. It's not a tag, it's a label. And I just adhered that on the inside of my card, and now I thought it doesn't really look, good, because it just stands out so much. And on the outside, I use my Handmade stamp set from the stamp from the Paperbasics shop. And back to the Stickles. I thought it would just stands out too much, so I went back in with my Stickles, and it just trace the ornament roughly. I really made it look messy, and also the tag, and just messy and kind of vintagey. So now it is dry, and you can see here up close, you really can't see that it's not one big piece. Here you can see all of the stickles that I used and the cute handmade stamp. And that was my card for you today, part 1. So check out part 2, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!